Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over installing Kali Linux on VMware. And before we start, I just want to quickly promo a new platform I've just built. It's called CyberWatch AU. It'll be the top link in the description. It's a threat intel platform with a free email distribution list, and it gives you daily updates and summaries, and you can track all the latest vulnerabilities and news articles in the world of cybersecurity. Anyway, let's get into the video. So I'll have the kali.org link in the description. So you'll just want to go onto this page. We'll go to installer images, and you'll want to hit installer. I've already installed the latest image, so we will open up VMware Workstation Pro. I'll also have the download link to that in the description. Now here we're going to want to create a new virtual machine. We'll use the typical standard install. We'll go install a disk image file, and then we just want to browse for our Kali install. We'll hit open. You might get this error, don't worry about it, you can ignore that. We'll go next. We can just select whatever you want. Kali's Debian, so we'll just select the Debian version and hit next. We'll just name our machine, so we'll go Kali. Select your file size, so I'm going to go with 20 gigs assigned to this operating system, and I'll store my virtual disk as a single file just for easy use in case I want to move it in the future. So you can customize your hardware. If you're a new user, I just leave it as default. You can assign more memory, change your CPU cores, whatever you want to do, but I'm happy to just leave it as default. So we'll go finish. Now we're going to want to power on our virtual machine. So we'll want to hit enter for the graphical install. So select our language, English. We'll go next. Select the country. I'm based in Australia. Whatever keyboard config you use. So we'll just select a host name. I'm just going to call mine Kali. A domain name, you can call it whatever you want. I'll call it KaliBox. And then full name, I'm just going to go with Kali user. And username for the account, I'll just go Kali user again. Select the password. And then just the time zone. I'm just going to use the entire disk, so the entire 20 gigs we've assigned. If you want, you can customize this. I'm just going to leave it as standard. So you can see we've got our 21 gigs. And I'm just going to go all files in one partition. If you're a new user, just leave it as default. You don't need to touch it. So you can see we've got our swap partition here, and then our primary 20 gig partition. So we want to write the changes to the disk. So here we go. So we're up to the software selection. So you can customize this however you like. Again, I'm just going to leave it default. Assuming you're installing Kali, you're going to want Nmap, all the typical tools it comes with. So I'd leave this top 10 most popular tools ticked. You can choose which environment you want. So I'm just going to use Xforce, which is the default, but you can go with GNOME or KDE Plasma if you like. So we'll just hit continue. Alright, so now that that's finished installing, it'll come up to the install grub bootloader. So it'll ask us if we want to install the grub bootloader. Since this install is the only thing on this partition, it's fine to install. So we're just going to go ahead, click yes, and we will select our device. Alright, time to boot into the new system. we go. So we'll enter our username and our password. And there we go. Now we've installed Kali. So you can see in the top here that we already have connectivity. If you want to be sure, you can just run a ping. So there you can see we're all set to go. So that was how to install Kali. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you. And as I mentioned before, if you want to check out the new platform I've just released, it's called CyberWatch AU, top link in the description. It's free, it's easy to use, check it out. Anyway, have a nice day.